The federal government has really put Americans in a very, very tough spot. Let me explain. Over the past 18 months, the Federal Reserve has continued to raise interest rates. And the domino effect of what they're doing is not only affecting the housing market and the lending institution market, but it's affecting markets everywhere. And what's frustrating about all this is that there's a lot of people that are hurting because of this that can't have home ownership. And the government 100% is responsible for this. And we go back to a number of factors when we talk about why. Number one, you go to COVID. COVID was a let's print money as fast as we can play. Let's print trillions of dollars and put them in the hands of Americans out there without even thinking about the fact of, yes, business owners certainly need money, but not everybody needs money. And anybody could qualify. In fact, every individual received money. Businesses were receiving hundreds of thousands of dollars. We printed so much money that there was so much money to spend. And when we started spending this money, guess what? Things started to run out. And when things start to run out, things get more expensive. And so the first mistake that was made by the government was to print all this money and hand it out to everybody. Because inflation. And the problem with inflation isn't just inflation itself. And the problem with inflation is that once it starts and it's set, it's there. The damage has been done. So when the Dems go to this election year and say, we got a handle on inflation, it's only 3% right now. Yes, but it's up 16, 17% over the past 3 years, and it typically doesn't work backwards. And if it does work backwards, then you're in deflation, which screws everything up. So the damage has already been done. And because of that inflation, because things got so expensive, people can think about cars. You couldn't even buy a car for a period of time. So because things got out of control and things started to escalate and get more expensive, including housing, because interest rates became so low, artificially low, we have to raise interest rates to slow things down. But here's what happened. You shot up pricing on homes, 30-ish% over a 2.5, 3-year period, because you created artificially low interest rates. And as people started buying these houses and they became more expensive, like everything else became more expensive, cars, commodities, housing, everything, the Fed said, we got to slow this down because this country is getting way too expensive to live in. And it's true. They did have to slow it down. But they didn't have to create the beast either. The government created the beast. You can't print trillions of dollars without ramifications.